solving using the elimination method. When I use the elimination method, I want to find out which variable, the x or the y, would be easiest to get rid of. Now, up here, I'm going to figure out that the y's, if I multiply the top equation by 2, I'd end up with 4x minus 8y equals negative 4. I have to multiply negative 2 or 2 through each term of the equation. The bottom equation stays the same. Now here, if you notice that my 8y and negative 8y, if I add these together, they would eliminate. So I end up with 7x equals 7. If I divide, x equals 1. Okay, now I have my x value. To figure out my y value, I can put x equals 1 into either of these equations. Does not matter. I'll use the top or the bottom equation. 3 times 1 plus 8y equals 11. So this would be 3. I bring the 3 over, so 8y equals 8. So y equals 1. So my point would be 1, 1. That's where these two equations would cross at the point 1, 1. The next equation, or define the equation of the inverse. The key word here is inverse. Whenever I hear the inverse, I always think of switch the x and y around. Now, once I switch the x and y around, we usually like to see an equation solve for y. So I'm going to bring over the x. X minus 6 equals 2y, and I'm going to divide everything by 2. So I'd have y equals, I'm just flipping these around, x minus 6 over 2. Another way you can write it would be x over 2 minus 6 over 2, which would be x over 2 minus 3. Either one is correct. Now to go to the next, where I have my functions here, let f of x equals this. So this is f of x. That's the function f, and here is the function g. I'm actually putting g into f. So I'm putting this function into here. So I have f g of x. I'm going to take the 5 from the f, and then I'm going to kick out the x. I'm going to put what g of x is inside it. So I would end up with 10x plus 15. Now this looks very complicated, very ugly, but whenever you guys have fractions, or if you look at an equation, what don't you like? I don't like the top. I'm going to find a common denominator. An easy way to find a common denominator would just be to multiply the two denominators together. So I have x. How do I change x to be x minus 1? I have to multiply it by x minus 1. So I have to multiply the top by x minus 1. For the second term, I'd have x minus 1, but I need x minus 1, so I have to multiply the top term by x. All over, looks complicated, but it won't be too bad. All over 3x over x minus 1. Now here, when I have these, I'm actually going to multiply by the reciprocal, because I don't like fractions over fractions. Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. These would cancel. My 3x's will cancel. Now on top, if you notice, my x minus 1's would cancel. So here I would have, I'm going to multiply this through, 6x minus 6 plus 2x all over 3x squared. And I can clean the top up a little bit by taking the x, or 6x and 2x, to be 8x minus 6 over 3x squared.